Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the famed Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey, where so many great fights have gone on through the years for tonight's main event. 10 rounds among light heavyweights between Roy Jones Jr. and Joe Calzaghe. Roy Jones Jr.'s entrance here, what a ring walk, just brimming with confidence, ready for the task at hand. Joe Calzaghe is a guy who you can see is supremely confident in his abilities.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
All the talk, all the hype, now the fight. Round one, scheduled for 10. Teddy convinced me that this is a good matchup for Joe Calzaghe fighting an unorthodox-styled fighter.
No, I'm not going to convince you of that because...
Tough to do, right?
Yeah, it is. And to tell you the truth, I'll take it further. It's not a good matchup for anybody. You know, if I'm managing a guy, I'm avoiding a guy with this kind of style. I'm only fighting him if it's for a mandatory position to fight for a title or if it's for the world title, if I have to. Otherwise, I'm staying away from this guy.
Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Jones is scoring with that right hand. A freight train uppercut by Joe Calzaghe. Good solid overhand left. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight, he's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Calzaghe's got a cut. It looks like it's below the eye on the cheek, but it's something that needs to be monitored. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Oh, what a hook upstairs. Last 10 seconds of this first round. That's a well-placed hook by Joe Calzaghe. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body, because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Here we go. Round two is underway. You see him with the left to the head there? Left to the body. And now he brings the left hand upstairs.
Come on, kid, focus.
Roy Jones Jr.'s cheek is cut, and you can see it's opening up now. Boy, that could be a factor later on. Calzaghe's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Well, you can tell he's being patient, waiting for a countering opportunity. Teddy, what does he have to think about in laying that trap?
All he has to do is think a little bit like I do at tax season with my accountant. I don't want to go into that office. You know, my accountant's standing at the door. He's waiting for me to come in there. I want a rebate. And that's what he wants. He wants a rebate. He wants a counter. He's stepping back, and he's waiting for the guy to come to him. So he's the one who gets his way.
If there was a baseball umpire around, he'd call that a strikeout by Roy Jones. Jones's cut is right near his eye. That's the last place his corner is going to want to see any damage. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Well off the mark by Roy Jones. It's much too early for him to be hearing this kind of analysis, but it's true. Roy Jones Jr.'s punches right now are slowing down. He's tired.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's mentally tired, he's discouraged, or physically he didn't put the work in.
Oh, you got this one.
If that keeps up, this is going to be a good night. The right hand scored by Roy Jones. And that's the end of round two. Calzaghe's defense is going to need to shine when he gets back out there. I mean, just look at the close-up of that cut we're seeing.
Yeah, he's got to use his legs. You're right, Joe. He's got to get out there and buy some time for those medicines to work.
You got any more of these? I'll do one.
And round number 3 is underway. Well timed by Roy Jones. He took a step back, landed the counterpunch.
Exactly what he wanted to do.
To the head he goes with a left hand. Good block there by Roy Jones. And just grabbing onto his opponent. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. Just hugging there. Good block by Roy. And now a well-placed hook to the head. Halfway through this round here. Good exchange. He fires back. Roy Jones Jr. showing you that sublime skill right now with that two-punch combo.
Keep working the body.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Nice uppercut from Roy. Good, smart, tactical move here, backing up his opponent against the ropes.
Stay away from those.
Joe Calzaghe's defense is now serving him well. Nice job blocking that punch.
You have to double the jab already. Look, he's timing you. Every time you come in, I want to...
You got to land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Look at me. Knock this motherfucker out. Listen.
Roy Jones Jr. is ahead on Teddy's scorecard as we take a peek at those scores for the first time here today. Round number 4 just underway. After 3 rounds, he finds himself up just a round, but nothing really to pull away early on.
Focus. Come on.
Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Joe Calzaghe.
You're doing great. Focus.
Right to the head with that right. Accurate with the straight left. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Calzaghe. Scores up top with a left. Scores well to the head with the right hand. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Counters with a crushing blow to the head.
Defense, more defense.
Good step back counter punch there.
That's what I want to see. Nice.
What impact from that uppercut by Joe Calzaghe. Didn't get it done going to the body there. Laying a trap there for a moment and then scoring that counter punch by Roy Jones.
Okay, relax. This fight is so close. It's really close. Let those hands go, all right? Let them go. This is the time. We need to outpunch this fucking guy.
You need to cover up more, okay? You're leaving yourself open too much. Cover up.
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Boy, sharp. Joe Calzaghe's hurt by a big shot. Teddy, I think he's going to go down. I think he's going to go down after getting tagged right there.
He doesn't know where to go. I mean, he's like a guy that's caught in a hailstorm. He's trying to get to the other side of the street, but he just doesn't know where it is now.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores. Joe Calzaghe is able to avoid that punch. Jones's right hand working well that time. He scored well. Not hitting his mark there going upstairs. Halfway into round number 5 here. Joe Calzaghe's hurt by that.
Clinch!
He's in bad shape. He's on wobbly legs. Teddy, he's got to tie up.
If he can. See, that's up to his opponent, Joe. It's not automatic that he's going to get what he wants to tie up. If his opponent steps back a little bit, he can keep this offense going and end his night.
Jones is hurt. Wow, is he hurt. He was the one doing the hurt just moments ago. Big shot comes crashing home. There he goes. He goes down from that headshot. Listen, Roy Jones Jr. told us all week long, he's not going away this easy. He beats the count. 10 seconds to go in this round. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. And that's the end of round 5. Jones's cut man is going to earn his pay for sure. That is a bad gash.
And I'm wondering what he's using in there. You know, you can only use certain things, Avitine, adrenaline, and thrombin. I'm wondering if he's using legal things right now, because that's the kind of cut that tempts you to use crazy glue.
Relax, you're okay, you're okay. Keep your hands up. You can keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down. Let's keep him up. Listen, he's gonna come forward this round, all right? Keep that jab moving. Keep him away from you.
The start of the 6th round. Calzaghe's going to try to keep things going in this direction. He has dominated the action all night long. He's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Reaching the halfway point of round number 6. Up top with the right hand. And Roy blocks that punch. Precision work with the left hand by Joe Calzaghe. Calzaghe's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head. Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
Don't fight his fight. Jab and move. Good. Nice work. Listen, I want you to go downstairs, then upstairs, okay? Body, then head. And let's finish this.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. A penetrating hook to the body by Joe Calzaghe. Scores big with the hook to the head. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it.
Pace yourself.
Hey, you got some in there too. Let's go.
Blocks a shot and then does nicely to work on his own. He tried to nab him up top but was unable to connect. Roy Jones Jr. smashed by a hook.
More punches.
Trying to erode away that body with the combination punching. Jones is throwing wide punches. If I'm standing opposite of that, I jump on it.
Yeah, well, if you're the fighter...
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. Big shot. You never saw this in the early half of the career of Roy Jones Jr. He got clipped with a power shot and couldn't withstand it.
One, two, three, four.
from a big shot. Now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
And we come to the end of the round.
You need to create more punches, okay? Slip his punch and throw a straight right down the middle. Listen, he's done. He's done.
Watch the water in the corner. Too much.
Keep doing what you're doing. Keep the jab pumping and throw the lead right hand, all right? I mean, you are winning this fight.
Yeah, we'll get him. We'll get him.
Beautiful. Nice movement there. Just keep that up. Just keep moving.
Let's take a look at Teddy's scorecard as to where things stand right now. Joe Calzaghe's up. That's the good news. The bad news is this fight may end soon because of his face.
Yeah, a little magic has to be done in that corner now. Keep that swelling down, stop that bleeding. Allow their fighter to do what he's doing, fight.
He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Jones is out to show everybody that he's fine. But we saw what happened in the last. You know from watching his career, Roy Jones Jr. is not the kind of guy who backs down from a fight. But right now, he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck at moment. There it is! Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you gotta wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they gonna stop this?
Jones is back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. At this point, I'd start to question what happened in training camp. Jones has got nothing left in the tank.
Now, I would question that too. You know, the first thing that comes to mind.
He falls victim to that. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Well, he's been there before, and now he's there again. He got floored.
He can't afford to keep going on that floor. You have to wonder when the referee's going to step in now and stop this.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And it's all over. Joe Calzaghe's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. It's late in the fight, and it looked like we were going to get a decision out of this. Joe Calzaghe's power makes it a knockout.
Reminiscent of some of the great late knockout fights in the history of this sport.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to a sold-out Boardwalk Hall in Atlantic City, New Jersey for tonight's main event. 10 rounds, light heavyweights. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Hopkins is not giving us much indication of what kind of fight we're going to see based on this ring walk. Dawson's making his way to the ring with a determined giddy up in his step.
Protect yourself at all times. Let's touch him up.
Well, they are underway. Scheduled for 10 rounds tonight between these two. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. When you have a lot of speed, how effective can a feint be?
Oh boy, it could be really effective because your opponent is keyed up already. Before the bell even rings, he's jumping out of his shoes. He's waiting for something to come quick. So you let him think it's coming, he's going to react to it. And then you go get him.
Comes right back with a shot of his own. Good uppercut by Chad Dawson. Dawson's right hand scores well that time. Good job protecting himself. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand. Committing to the work downstairs with the left. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Chad Dawson. Wow, look at that. Trading shots. Crashes home with a hook. And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Red hot action to open up this fight. Both men throwing, both men landing.
It's been a long time since I've seen something like this. I think it was in a film library. Watchman Hammer and Hank. The great Henry Armstrong. Never took a step backwards, kept going forwards.
Oh, what a left hand. Just what he needed. The bell to end that round. He was taking a lot of punishment there.
Well, if he hit a bad driver, you know, he was a golfer, you say he has to have a short memory. Forget about it. There's another hole coming up. Well, you have to have a short memory right here as a fighter. The only thing is, you better get some advice to go out there because you don't want to hit that fairway the same way.
Yeah, we'll get him.
Start of a new round, and you got to expect his opponent to jump all over him. He nearly got rid of him at the end of the last round.
Yeah, if I'm in the other corner, I'm telling him get after him. But you can use that in reverse. You know your opponent's coming after you. Maybe he gets a little reckless. You have an opportunity to nail him as he's coming after you.
You see, he comes over the top with that right hand. A real solid shot. Dawson's left now getting into the mix. Right on the mark with the hook up top. Teddy, among the things that we're going to key in on here early on in this fight is the ability to go to the body.
Very important, because what it does is stops the ability of your opponent to defend the headshot. Takes away some of that head movement.
Dawson's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. Bernard Hopkins is almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. More than one, and it's just what he wants. What a hook by Chad Dawson. He just missed that shot up top. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
And round number 3 is underway.
Head movement.
Hopkins' right hand scores well. Right to the body. Flush right hand to the head. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Hopkins has got speed and plenty of it. Teddy, still, I'd like to see him just bite down and fight a little more.
Yeah, you'd like to see him sit down a little bit, bend his legs a little bit, and make those punches a little more effective. Not just great where they look good.
Dawson's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. Targeting a left hand down low. 90 seconds to go here in this round. He missed with that headshot. Nice! What does Chad Dawson offer offensively?
A lot of things. Not just one dimension. He can counter a little bit. You know, if you're laying back, he can get off first. He can use the jab. He can set up his combinations. And he does throw combinations. He's not looking for one shot at a time. And he's got a good repertoire of punches.
Hopkins, his opponent, knows exactly what the game plan can be. Big right hand. Finish him off. Dawson's left, landing well. Good job.
Looking good. He's tired. Look at him. He's so fucking tired. He's got nothing left. Now listen to me. I need you to double up your punches and keep the lead, all right?
I need to box him. Wait for him to boom. Don't just walk in. Walk in with head movement, side to side. I keep telling you, side to side. Listen to me.
Start of round number 4, a chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. He's trailing 3 rounds to zip, Teddy. People will be looking at this and say, yeah, but he's throwing punches. But Teddy, it's about throwing clean, effective punches.
Exactly. And it's about not standing in front of your opponent after you punch and waiting for the receipt.
Frustrating his opponent. Good, solid right hand lands. Bernard Hopkins is landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Sizzling hand speed we saw moments ago. Heck of a combination, but pretty easy to get it off when you're that fast.
Yeah, it is.
He is, and yet another big shot comes in. Oh, and he goes down for the first time tonight.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
I give him a lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Halfway through round number 4. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage.
It's okay.
He scored well after being hit himself. Bernard Hopkins is able to land a nice, clean left hand. Scored well up top. Good work by Bernard Hopkins. The combination punching is something that he stressed to us in the pre-fight buildup. Hopkins is impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Chad Dawson's lack of defense, especially when it comes with just getting away from that right hand, is really costing him a lot here.
Well, it's pretty simple. The old timers would say, move your head, otherwise your opponent will move it for you.
Round comes to an end. We saw the knockdown there in that round, a little bit of a momentum gainer.
Yeah, obviously it gives you confidence, but you know what? It can also be a momentum killer, believe it or not.
How so?
Joe, I've had guys where the worst thing that happened to them in a fight was when they scored the knockdown because they thought it was just going to keep happening. And they thought about only the punch they landed, not how they set it up. So they got away from the game plan.
Nice work. You're doing well.
Start of a new round, and I give credit to his corner. Dawson's quartermen did a really good job after a round in which their fighter was knocked down of just being calm and cool.
The way they're supposed to be. You know, we always talk about the fighter having to be calm and the experience that a fighter has. Well, that corner has plenty of experience. They just showed it.
There's a good right hand. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Hopkins is staying away from trouble. He's out there on the outside. Well-placed hook. Hopkins' right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Dawson's left, working well that time. Able to cut down that ring and just push his opponent against the ropes. Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Hopkins' blocking ability is doing well for him there. Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Bernard Hopkins going old school there. B-hop with your basic 1-2. Zoning in with the overhand left. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by Chad Dawson. Hopkins has always been thought of as a very well-rounded fighter. Tonight we are seeing one specific part of his game that's dominating, and that is precise, accurate, clean, and effective punching.
Yeah, and I would argue that you've seen in another part, you've seen his intellect, you've seen how smart he is, because everything is designed to land. He's placing shots beautifully.
Make him pay for his mistakes.
Oh, we need this water up there, that's it.
Your jab works good when you use it.
You don't need that. No.
You don't use
Start of this round, start to the second half of this fight. First half of this fight, he completely dominated the action, Teddy.
Yeah, but you know what? It's kind of like they said in that movie, The Gambler. You know, they don't pay off at halftime. remember the guy wanted to collect his bets? Well, same thing. He's got another half of the fight. Can he be consistent? Can he keep his concentration? Can he keep doing what he's been doing?
Keep it up!
Hopkins is swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Piercing jab. Dawson's now feeling the effects, Teddy, of having his opponent punch right through that guard.
Well, he should feel the effects. I mean, look, Joe, it's kind of like standing out in a rainstorm with an umbrella, and all of a sudden the wind's coming, and the rain's coming from the side, and you're standing there under the umbrella and say, why am I getting wet? Well, you're standing there covering up. The punches are coming from the side. They're coming from all angles. You're going to get wet.
You're not always protected. ties up on the inside.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move!
Touchdown!
Bernard Hopkins is scoring with that right hand. Little head hunting with the left.
Move your head!
And that's the end of round 6. Hopkins is in control of this fight, Teddy. Sometimes you can just look at it and see it as clear as day. He's ahead on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have my head on my scorecard too. But right now, he can't afford to coast because this guy is still dangerous. He has to still stay on his P's and Q's.
You don't know what to say. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? It's nice workout.
Another round underway, but how many more will we see? You get the sense this fight could be heading towards a stoppage. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Hopkins' jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Hopkins, his opponent, is saying to himself, I can't. Did you see that? Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Dawson's going to have to pull himself together here. Now, he beat the count, but still a lot of work to do.
Yeah, a lot of work because he doesn't have the benefit of...
Look at that! That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox, his sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
And that's it. What a way to end the night with a knockout.
You saw it coming. Problem is, he didn't see it.
To cap it all, we send it up to the ring. Hopkins is your winner by knockout. Now, I think he was headed towards a decision win anyways, but what a good way to just put a stamp on his evening.
Yeah, bring down the curtain and make sure that more people are going to be talking about you when they leave the arena tonight.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening.